Hello there and welcome to episode 677. The topic for today, how to conquer change, right? Now, fancy a 75-year-old bugger trying to talk to you about change, because I can tell you it's a huge challenge for me, okay? And I'm sure it's probably a huge challenge for you as well. But I've got a simple solution that I use and I'm hoping you find it helpful. So if you're watching this, and I can see there's two or three people already watching. Lisa, hello. Thank you very much. Say hello to me so I know you're there. Penny Kennedy, wow. Good to see you. Penny, didn't expect to see you either. Thank you both for joining me. All right. So I'm talking about how to conquer change, right? I'm going to keep it pretty quick. Neha, did I get it right? The pronunciation, Neha, episode 667. Wow. All right. Well, you may not like change, but you've got to embrace it if you want to survive anyway. And I was talking about this with my daughters just recently because they said, Dad, you've got to get with it. You've got to get with it. And I think I'm trying to get with it, okay? But I then remembered, and I used the internet to find out this information, by the way. But 20 years ago, think about this. The pace of change, right? 20 years ago, that's not that long, right? Well, not in my lifetime, maybe in yours, but it's not that long ago. The year 2000, there was no Wikipedia. There's no Facebook, not let alone Facebook Lives, right? There's not even Gmail. And then if you just go like 15 years ago, there's no iPhones, there's no smartphones. Okay? How would you live without them? Think about that these days, right? No YouTube, okay? No WhatsApp. I wrote some of them down. No Uber, no Airbnb, no Tesla, no Kindle, iPads, we mentioned, Google Chrome, Instagram, Netflix streaming. None of that stuff was here just 20 years ago, but we take it for granted today. All right? So things are changing, and I'm wondering, how do you go about handling change? Okay? Lisa Anapama, you are more with it than anybody I know. Well, Lisa, you just made my day. Thank you very much. But to be honest with you, I'm still struggling with QR codes when it comes to smartphones, right? Anyway, thank you, Lisa. Anyway, to be a successful business, you not only have to keep up, right? But you also got to keep watch on your competitors, on your customer demands, the customer service expectations, and the market trends. So how do you do all this? Okay, how do you do all this and handle change? Well, you've got to develop a habit of research. Whether you like it or not, if you don't have a habit of research, Sandy Murray, thank you for joining. Oh, I appreciate your nice comment. Thank you, Sandy. And by the way, Sandy is a very experienced marketer and a coach, and I appreciate his support of this live. So as I was saying before, in order to keep up, in order to manage and conquer change, you've got to have a research habit. And you've got to stay informed of all the things that can help you or hurt you or your business, right? In other words, never, ever, ever stop learning. Never stop learning. And this is coming from somebody who, and I'm now laying some things on the table. When I was at school in Australia, in high school, the most challenging subject I ever had was English. I hated it. I really struggled with it, especially when it came to Shakespeare and grammar and poetry and stuff, right? I really, really struggled. If I could get more than 50%, holy mackerel, I was excited. Maths, science, those things I didn't worry about, okay? But English was a challenge for me, okay? So I had to learn to overcome that. And it just so happened that I finally got an English teacher that also was a football coach, right? And the football coach to me was, holy mackerel, he was great. And all of a sudden my English improved. Think about that, right? So never stop learning. That was a bit of an aside, right? Never stop learning. Listen, learn, lead, and live. That's the 4 L's I'm talking about, okay? And really, successful entrepreneurs are both avid readers and avid learners. If you are not an avid learner, you are not going to be successful. Maria Helena Correa, thank you very much for joining me. Good to see you. Yvonne Jones, thank you for joining too. Sorry I didn't notice you earlier. Thank you very much. So, as I said before, successful entrepreneurs are avid readers and avid learners. Now, here are 3, in fact 4 books that I recommend you look at. Where's my fingers? 4 books, okay? This is the first one. Can you see this? It's called Launch by Michael Stelzner. This isn't a book about marketing, but about human nature. The step-by-step way to use change to unlock your success. Okay? Launch. Let's prop this over here on the bed. The second one was a free one. Okay? By Anik Singal, called Escape. The 4 stages of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay? Escape. Let's throw that over there. Sorry about that. And the third one is called Man Up. Okay? How to cut the bullshit and kick ass in business and in life. Bedros. All right? So that's 3 of them. And finally, I've got a shout out for one lovely lady who happened to be watching this live, so I'm delighted to do this, is this one. Okay? Lisa Anna Palmer's Light a Fire in Their Hearts. Whether you're a leader or you are a business owner or you are an entrepreneur, I can tell you, you will learn from this book. Light a Fire in Their Hearts. Goodness gracious, if you haven't got it yet, you're crazy. Please, please, please make sure you get hold of it. Light a Fire in Their Hearts, Lisa Anna Palmer. If you want to know more about it, by all means, message Lisa and she'll share it with you. Or message me if you want it and I'll share it with you as well. So there are 4 things I want to share with you on that. Now, these are also 2 Kindle specials, okay, I want you to look at. And these are unusual ones for learning. The first one is called, and just write this down if you want it, The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur. Okay, The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur by Mike Michale. Mike Michale. This is the tell-all guide to cleaning up your biz, even if you're at the end of your role, right? So The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur is a great read. And the second one is called Duct Tape Marketing. It's been out for a while, John Jantz, right? This is the collection of proven tools plus a step-by-step marketing system that shows you how to market your business rapidly in ever-changing times. So there's 2 Kindle specials for you, right? The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur and Duct Tape Marketing. Now remember this as I finish off for you, okay? But just making sure I haven't missed anyone to reply to a comment yet. And I'll reply to all the comments on this when I'm finished. Rapid technology increases people's need for 3 C's, right? Care, concern, and community. If you are a clever entrepreneur, you will provide that very thing in these ever-increasing times of rapid change. Care, right? Concern and community. If you can provide that to your customers and give them that sort of feeling of experience, you will do extremely well in this rapidly changing world, okay? So keep up to date and let your passion and your enthusiasm just shine through. Let it come through, and this will, I can tell you, make you contagious. Really will. It will be such an incredible factor for you, because in ever-increasing challenging times of change like we're in right now, and they'll continue to get faster and faster change, people are still looking for authenticity. They're still looking for someone they can talk with and relate to. Even though the ways of getting to you because of technology may be different, please, please never forget that. Do not become isolated from people. I mean, I saw a post today, Jack, on a good friend of mine, and she was talking about the impact of the telephone. Think about this. When it first, Janet Claire Pacelli, by the way, I'm talking about your post. When the telephones first came in, it bound families together. The landlines bound families together. I can even remember, I'm old enough to remember party lines, right? When we used to get on the phone, everyone else could hear what you're talking about, right? So when landline telephones first came in, they bound families together. But these days, mobile phones tend to spread people apart. Think about that. Okay, very interesting thing that technology is doing to us. And in fact, the use of smartphones by children these days is causing some really incredible concerns with the parents. And if you're over addicted to your smartphone, be careful as well. Please be careful as well, because you may start taking people for granted. And if you start taking people for granted, the three C's go out the window. They go out the window, right? You've got to make sure your care, concern, and community is always there for people. All right? So here, I want to finish on this point for you. And thank you for sharing your valuable time with me as always. I have a very powerful video. If you're interested in this, do not comment about it. Message me. Message me. The video is called How to Get What You Really Want in Life. How to get what you really want in life. If you're interested in that, send me a message. In the meantime, thank you very much for sharing your valuable time with me. If you got value out of this, please share it. Please give me a like and a love and a comment. I'll always respond to all the comments. And until next time, very best wishes from Thailand. Okay, take care. Bye for now.